What up? This is your boy Checo.
This is your boy Noe. What up?
And this is Compas Unfiltered. Thank you guys for listening, for watching. Make sure you guys follow all of our social media, subscribe and like.
And make sure you go rate us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Make sure you drop a comment on YouTube. Like and subscribe.
Yes, sir. Enjoy the episode. Episode 130. Welcome back to Compas Unfiltered. Salud, compita.
Saludcita.
We're back with another episode. First of all, I got to make a huge shout out to the sponsor. As always, like Jaivita.
Shout out.
And they heard our promo video and they said, let's give everyone who listens to Compas a discount.
Oh,
because I did say, I'm like, discount, you might not get it, but still pull up. They said, we're going to give you guys a discount.
What's the discount? Did they give you a number?
5%.
Oh, shit.
That's something, though.
That's almost the taxes,
Well, pull up, man. Jaivita in Aurora, 1031. God damn it, I fucked up. Now, 1031 Ridgeway Avenue, I think it is.
Sure thing.
Yeah, we'll post it. You guys already know. They're going to be in the description. Pull up to La Jaivita in Aurora. Awesome fucking food. We got some guests today, some special guests. People that I've been following for a while now. They definitely came up on my For You page. I got hooked on their videos. I showed my compa. My compa's like, this is fucking hilarious. This is awesome. So we had to bring them on. And I've been following since they had like 300,000 or so más o menos followers.
Holy crap.
But I didn't know they were in Chicago area. I thought they were like LA or I don't know what. But then I saw a video and then I saw he was a Cubs fan.
Team.
And I was like, damn, bro. I'm like, well, you know.
We almost canceled this shit.
Yeah, we almost did, bro. We almost did. You know, I was kind of like, you know what? It's the Jalisco. I'm like, so fuck it. I'll still give the compa a try, man. Compa Ernesto.
What's up, brother? What's up? Thank you for having me. I saw your coaster right there. I saw it was socks, and only because my dad goes for the socks is the reason why I stayed.
Then it's okay?
I would have walked out, my brother. Hell no.
And misorganized.
Cheers.
Thank you guys for coming to Compas Unfiltered.
Cheers.
Salud.
Bienvenidos a Compas Unfiltered.
Thank you for having us. Hey, I'm going for that 5%, wherever that is. At High Buzz, I'm going. I'm here.
La Jaivita in Aurora.
Jaivita.
We definitely recommend it, bro.
I'm going, bro. I'm out here
point.
already. I might as well go. You know?
Oh, 100%, bro. We definitely recommend it. So what happened, bro? Like, you got dropped as a kid. You're a Cubs fan. I mean, what? ¿Qué pasó, bro? Like, what?
Damn, the friendliness went away, bro. You're like, who is this guy?
We went from
It's gonna get
Jaivita
nicer. It's gonna
to
get
like,
nicer.
what is you doing, bro?
Like, what happened, bro? Like, what?
You know what is crazy, dude? My father, and I gotta give a shout out to my dad. He is a hardcore socks everything dad. You know, it's like hat, wallet,
Good man.
Wallet, the license plate. He has everything. You know, and I don't know. You know, I've always been a big baseball fan. It's always been Cubs. One of my cousins, a little older cousin, he always took me to games and things of that sort. So I think that's why I kind of fell in love more of that sort. But I mean, we have our little rivalries, my dad and I, but it's always love.
It's always fun.
Grew up in Chicago then?
Yeah, well, Chicago, and then moved out to the suburbs. We lived most of our time in Westchester.
Nice.
You know, so we went to high school out there, the whole nine, and then kind of moved back to the Berwyn area where we have our taqueria out there and everything. So ahí se pasa el pinche tiempo, you know. So, but always been a Cubs fan. So I gotta stick with just because I'm here and you probably aquí me secuestras o algo, you know. You guys, I mean your turf, you know. But we got mutual charros hats. So
That's how I gave it a pass, bro. That's how I was like, you know what, I still gotta bring the compa.
I appreciate it. Acá mi compa no sé qué chingados, you know, pero pues,
I'm a Dodgers fan, compa.
I like the
I'm from
Dodgers. I
LA.
like the Dodgers, bro.
Oh, really?
You
Yeah.
would say that too, bro.
I like the Dodgers. I mean,
I have to bring it up. You talking baseball, dude.
Seager just won the World Series. You know, they dropped him, but not. You know, he was from LA, so
Yeah.
He put some
Congrats to
time
my
in there.
compa. He hit the little quinela 180.
Yes, sir.
That
Hit
quick
the quinela.
180.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
All
Le
right.
entramos a la quinela and I got the Rangers and they won. They closed it out yesterday. By the time this drops already a week
Hey,
later,
man,
but they
what
closed it
are
out.
the odds in that, man? First time for them hitting.
That was crazy.
What are the odds, bro? That's
Yeah.
awesome. That's awesome.
Yo, he told me yesterday. I was on the way here and shit. I'm driving. And I'm like, he's like, hey, dude, the World Series. And then yesterday, I was like, fuck, man. Like, I didn't even know, dude. I didn't even see that shit pull up. I wasn't following it, so I didn't see
Yeah.
it post on Instagram. Nada, güey. Le digo, güey, ¿a poco sí ya ganaron, güey? Dijo, ya estuvo, güey.
We were accidentally watching it too.
Yeah, we were watching it.
We ended up going to a
I'm over here
restaurant.
on my FanDuel trying to see if I win anything.
Yeah.
Este compa does a rifa and he wins.
Yeah,
No.
little quinela. You were betting?
Huh? Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And no, pues, La suerte es la
That's
suerte.
what that's what that's what it is.
100%.
Miss Organized also
Yes.
born and raised in Chicago, or
I was born in the Cook County Hospital.
Oh, shit.
So for sure, Chicago, and I was raised in Cicero, Berwyn area.
okay.
So most of my life was in Cicero, and then we moved to a neighboring town of Berwyn. So it's called Stickney. It's very small. Most people don't know it.
Yeah,
When you said it earlier, I was like,
yeah, like, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that somewhere like real south? Like,
No, it's,
like
sounds like a rural area.
like rural area, like
it's 'cause it's
Are you
it's
good?
a
You need to get
small
out of
town. It's a veteran town, so it's like bien chiquito, but it's
Yeah.
right next to Berwyn. So even people around there is like, "Where's Stickney?" You're like,
Sounds like a
"You've
place
lived
to
here
grow
the
up,
entire
though.
time?"
That sounds
Oh,
nice.
it's
Yeah.
beautiful.
It's really hidden. So if you're not if you don't have any business going in there, you ain't going.
Yeah, you can go
know?
in there. Yeah.
That sounds kind of cool.
Yeah.
No, it's very cool now. It's like, estás ahí solito. I mean,
Tranquis.
yeah, tranquilo. You're going in and out. We're 5 minutes from the restaurant. For us, it's golden.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And you could be as loud as you want, and nobody bothers you.
It's
Oh,
because
is that? That's
it's one of
dope.
those things where everybody kind of knows everybody, y los policías no tienen nada más que hacer because they're just chilling, like there's really nothing crazy going on around there, and you're close to the city. You're 15 minutes away from the west suburbs, like
Y luego,
it's perfect.
mandas tacos a
Bueno.
la estación de policía. Así de,
you getting good with them.
Ya salió el peine, güey.
Está huevo. Pues uno le tiene que hacer a lo que sabe, we do
That's
taquizas, so I did that shit in school. Como que pasaron, like, Mama, tráeme 2 flanes, 3 cheesecakes, and what you want, zanahorias? Yeah,
Bet.
bet. Bring it over. So over there, like we for like Christmas, for a lot of the main holidays, we take care of them,
COVID,
and dude, it's a win-win. I mean, obviously I'm brown nosing a little bit, it's all right, but they take care of us too, So you
That's
want
the way-
to
yeah.
feel safe, you want to be good. We live right in front of the fire station, bro. So it's not.
for sure.
I'm not going out of my way. I do this shit for a living, so I might as well go over there, take care of the first responders. We did that through COVID. We did that through basically 2.5 years, as a restaurant, we took a hit. You know what I mean? Like we were closed for almost 2 months, 2-3 months, and we still went, I don't want to say out of my way, but I did it out of la caridad de, pues, que uno sabe, güey. They're on their shit, so hey, they're the first responders. Let's do this. Let's give our time, our food, our energy towards them. No me está costando a mí nada, to do that. And so they took care of us too, and they know that we're there in that corner. Anytime we fall asleep very comfortably, knowing that if something goes down, they're gonna
That's
come
dope.
through,
For sure.
So we did it,
And that's the way it should be, compa.
Oh,
to be
yeah,
honest.
you give love to receive love, man. You give that energy,
Facts.
you'll get it back, So
sure.
Facts.
that was kind of what we did, and honestly, like without even thinking, in the long run, they've helped us out up to this moment, and it feels good. It feels cool, Like I rather
Feels like a community, compa.
It feels like a community. A huevo.
That's
a huevo,
dope.
a huevo.
I'm gonna backtrack a little bit, bro. You grew up in Westchester, so you went to St. Joseph's.
I went
You
to
were a
St. Joseph's.
goalie.
Oh yeah.
That's what's up, bro.
Yeah,
How was
dude.
that? How was that?
It was cool, man. When we first moved out to Westchester, we're coming from Cicero. I went to Mary Queen of Heaven in Cicero, So we go out. I was the last graduating class at Mary Queen of Heaven.
For those who don't know, esa es una escuela de monjas.
Es de
O
monjas,
era.
Católica,
Era.
de monjas, yeah.
¿Te
They
enseñaban
closed
puras
down.
madres o qué?
Pretty much,
Yeah.
Puras madrecitas.
But yeah, I mean, the school. The school right after that, I don't know if I was a bad luck, but we were the last graduating class, and
They
they closed
closed, right?
down,
Yeah.
So my parents moved out to Westchester, and actually my last year they moved out, and then pues ya, I went to St. Joe's. It was an all guys school at first. Then that became a girl and a mixed group my senior year. So it was cool. I mean, it was straight. I played soccer there, and then from there I went to Triton, and then pues ya, pues como, I mean, I was like, hey, I'm gonna take off a year, and then that year has been like fucking 15 years already, But it is what it is,
Oh, el pinche reloj marca los años, güey.
No,
¿Qué
güey,
pedo?
reloj no parque las
He
horas.
like 50 years and shit. Oh, snap.
Yeah, dude.
What about Miss Organized? Where did you go to school?
I was all over the place. So I actually went to high school, more in East.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if you guys heard of that school.
Yeah.
Casi no.
No,
right?
casi no, ¿verdad?
I went to Addison Trail, so we would have to go up against Mornings for soccer.
Oh, for soccer.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So I did more in East, but then I also, my sophomore year, I went to Mexico. So I actually lived in Mexico with like mi tío y mi abuela for my sophomore year. So I did a year over there and I came back, and then I graduated a year early. So in reality, I only did 3 years of high school.
And that was because you went back and then they counted like, oh, you're a year ahead.
Yeah, exactly. Because we were taking courses, or I was taking courses that they didn't provide in high school US until college. So they were like, well, what do? We give her the extra credits. So that's
pretty cool.
the reason why. Y la verdad es que pasé de puro panzazo.
Bueno. Pasaste, güey, pasaste.
You passed?
O sea, en México estuvo fatal, la verdad.
Porque venías de acá. You were kind of behind, no?
That's tough.
I was not only behind on math, but I was also behind in like in my like in my speech,
Like your grammar.
like my grammar and everything. Like
That's tough, man.
That was
I could
really
do. I mean, I could talk Spanish, I could listen to Spanish, pero para que escribirlo and the grammar,
the grammar.
no, muy a huevo hago inglés.
las puntuaciones. I was like,
Hell yeah.
I had to do that shit too. When I went back one year.
Yeah.
It was hard, bro.
It was hard,
tough.
right?
I
Did you
never
get bullied?
I did. Me decían,
That's the worst, right?
I did, but then I started bullying back. I started pushing back.
We know you can believe her. I know. That-
No, so it was fun though. It was definitely different. You should know. Porque
Yeah. I don't
year did
regret
you go?
anything. I went back when I was like saliendo la primaria para entrar a la secundaria,
Secundaria.
which would be middle school.
Middle
So I did a
school,
year of, pues 2 years pretty much. Para salir a quinto para entrar a sexto.
Okay.
Well, no, sexto para entrar a la primero de secundaria. That's what it
Okay.
was.
And it was hard, right?
You're like,
So-
motherfucker, that's why you failed. You don't even know what you passed.
Yeah. It was probably hard though, right?
A lot of bullying because you knew how to speak English and like, pues, la
Pues,
neta, pues,
pues
vas.
para mí más el bullying fue porque no hablaba bien el español.
Yeah.
No, I
Ahora
was
ya
good
lo
with
hablo.
that. I was good with
Ahora ya
that,
lo
pero
hablo,
the fact that you're behind, porque vas bien
yeah.
atrasado con este pedo aquí, the US doesn't really teach you what
Yeah.
you're supposed to know, bro.
Oh, shit.
So ya los morros, ya matemáticas estaban
Avanzados,
Yeah,
yeah.
avanzados, el puro pedo, compa. Y
Y
nosotros
la
acá,
química, más, like,
todo.
everything.
They're like throwing words at you, que biografía. I'm like, hey, what is that, fool?
I'm over here. I'm over here giving out flanes to pass, bro. I'm not going to Mexico to learn more. Bro. Hell no. Hell no.
No, yo estaba tomando una clase que se llamaba Ética y Valores. I was like ethics, which back then yo ni siquiera sabía, well, what are ethics? Like, what the heck? What is that?
Yeah.
I still don't know
It's like-
what that.
It's like your values, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, to take
Like
a class on it.
They have
it's
a
like,
class on
cabrón.
values over there, and
that's-
I'm
that's
like,
tough.
and then
That's
and then you
crazy.
take
That's
in
wild.
college, yeah.
Pinche
That's crazy.
geografía, biografía, historia, no, un rollo, güey. Si no sabemos la historia de acá, güey, vamos a ver la de allá.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
yeah.
O
That's
sea
true.
que era un pedo, güey, para ir para allá, pero whatever. We passed.
Yeah.
I think my mom paid.
I remember the first time.
But we passed.
my mom definitely played.
I
bro.
remember my first day there. I got like in trouble so many times by the teachers. Y una de ellas fue porque no me sabía el himno nacional de México. Era obviamente el primer día y todos estaban lined up, you know, y yo ahí, pues yo no sabía ni qué pedo, ¿verdad? Just ahí parada y me regañaron. Y luego me hizo que un examen, ese maestro que ni siquiera era mi maestro, me dijo, oh, ok, pues te voy a dar una semana para que te lo aprendas y yo te voy a tomar el examen, o sea, vas a cantar el himno nacional enfrente de mí.
damn.
And I was like,
That's tough. Fuck.
You got the voice or no?
pues no, la verdad.
No.
Ese don se lo dieron a mi hermana, a mí no.
Yeah, that's tough, dude.
Yeah.
Hell
That's
no.
tough. That is tough.
Yeah.
School's tough in general, and then you got to go through that. That's wild.
In a whole nother country.
Yeah, 100%.
That's tough.
And then I came back, and I still didn't know what was going on.
And then they made me say the national anthem. I didn't know that one either. That's cool.
That's funny.
No,
man.
and because of the register, like the classes that I was taking, they reevaluated them here. So I was taking like AP like classes, and I was like, no, I do not belong in this class. Like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Put me back through this
Put
shit.
me back, yeah. But luckily I passed, so
Cool.
That's what matters. That's what matters.
True.
Right?
ahí les ayudaba.
I want to get into the taco business, bro, because your TikTok name is Taquero.
Yeah.
So you said your family has been in the business for years.
Yeah, 100%. You know, it's funny when I started the TikTok, like, well, you got to put a username, you know, and I've always done that, like, on my Xbox, I play Call of Duty, it's Taquero10 has always been my thing, you know, and yeah, my family's been in it for, over 40 years. La taquería se llama El Mesón Express in Berwyn.
Shout out.
Shout out to my suegros.
I
love you
know
guys.
what? They started in Cicero. They had Taquería El Mesón for over 30 years. you know, and then from there we branched off to Berwyn. Then we just kind of stuck to Berwyn, and that's kind of where we've been working out of for the past like 16 years, if I'm not mistaken.
So ahorita nomás tienen uno o dos?
Uno.
So
We
moved the
moved
location.
We moved locations, and so we're based out of Berwyn, you know. So we do taquizas, we do the catering, and then from there, you know, my brother went to culinary school. His name is Fernando.
Shout out.
Hermanito,
Saludos al compa.
aka Chef Pepin. Chef Pepin, yeah. And so he went to culinary school. He went to go work in Michelin star restaurants, which is cool. Like, he did the whole nine. He did that for about 5 years, you know, and from there, we kind of both met back up at the restaurant, and we're like, you know, I think we could start a food truck, you know, and that'd be cool. Food trucks were barely starting to come up at that time. Breweries were starting to come up around the time. Casa Humilde and
Shout out Casa Humilde.
Shout out Casa Humilde, man. All those guys were coming up, and pues no vendían comida, you know, so they needed food trucks to come out. So we started a food truck, and we came up with the idea of ofrenda. You know, ofrenda meaning offering, meaning Dia de los Muertos, meaning we've always liked the skull situation, and Dia de los Muertos in general, and just all the colorfulness and just everything that comes along with that tradition was badass. I'm like, yeah, I think that's it. Let's call it ofrenda, you know, and dude, it's been exactly 8 years. We started in 2016.
Damn.
We did it for 8 years on top of, you know, working at the restaurant and the whole nine, and now, gracias a Dios, it's been 8 years. If you would have told me it was going to take me 8 years to try to open up our first brick and mortar, I'd been like, hey, man, that's 8 years, bro. I think I got to switch professions or do something else. But you know what? You live and you learn. You know, you learn as you go on. You know, you just 3 years in the podcast, who could have known, you know? You just got to you got to be adamant and go and do what you got to do and go at it. So
keep grinding.
Keep the grind, because sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down, and most of the time you're down, then all of a sudden you got somewhere, you know. So that's what it's been till now, and now first time here at Los Dos Compas Unfiltered. We're about to open up Ofrenda Cantina in May 2024, man. Our first brick and mortar.
You
heard it here first. Heard it here fucking first. And y saludcita.
Salud, man. Congratulations on that, man. That's
Congrats.
awesome.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, dude, you know, it's been a long time coming. We put in work. We had other projects that we started and just couldn't, like, it just didn't work out, you know. And more than anything, you could say we took the L, right? But for us, the L meant learning experience, you know, like we learned from it.
You practice that shit.
100%.
That shit sounded, I did that. That shit sounded too gangster.
You like that shit, right? You like that shit?
I was like, Asma's organized. Like, how long did he practice?
Yeah.
En el espejo.
Eso estaba perra. Eso estaba perra, compa.
I tried to say that shit
He says that to himself every day.
I tried to say that shit with a straight face, you know? Like,
Yo, that shit was legit. I was like, hold the fuck up.
Hey, that shit's copyrighted. Don't be fucking taking that shit. No, straight up. Like, without even wanting to. Like, don't get me wrong. I complained and bitch, you know, when shit didn't go right, you know, and you get frustrated, you know. But like, I swear, man, me and my brother made a decision when we first started the food truck. Like, we're not gonna let this fail. You know, we're gonna make it work. Sea lo que sea, tengamos que pagar lo que tengamos que pagar. Like, we're gonna get it done, you know, and that's what we did, you know. And here's another one you could use in your repertoire.
All right.
The luck that we got, because there's people that say, "Oh, you got lucky, you did this. You got lucky, you have this." You know, luck is when you meet preparation and opportunity, right? We've been preparing for over 8 years for this opportunity. We got this opportunity about 6 months ago that we bought our first building. The opportunity came up, and the offer of the trying to open up this business was there. If we weren't ready or we didn't think we could handle it,
You would've missed
you know, we would have been like, "Oh fuck, we're just not ready." You know, we were fucking ready. You know, and I don't mean to be arrogant, but it's more like being confident. Like we just been doing this for so long that we know what we could do. You know, we know the concept. We know the from the glass to the ice to the taco to everything that's gonna come out. We've been doing it for years. So why not take it by the fucking balls and do it? You know, because everything's a risk.
Yeah.
You know, and it could fail, but I can't afford to fail, you know. So you have to take it that way and have that mentality to do work. You know what I mean? And yeah, dude, I'm not gonna lie, I practiced that in the mirror a couple times.
Hey, su carnal está en la food truck?
Yeah, 100%.
He's the one that's there 100%.
No, me and him.
Oh,
Me and
both.
him, yeah.
Okay.
Shit, I was almost here late because I was at an event. You know, like we finished at 5. I got home by 5:30. Had 15 minutes to get ready. A las 6 vámonos, cabrón, porque we gotta come here. You know, and you know. On top of that, we're trying to do like the TikTok and everything. Like, it's cool, you know, but we're grinders, bro. And I'm not saying we were born grinders, but our family molded us to be grinders, whether we wanted to or not. You know, it was always to help the family, help the business, and luckily we liked it and we want to continue it. And now my parents go to Mexico. They go for 2-3 months to Mexico, and it's cool. You know, like
They're there
they're
now.
living their life. Mijo,
Hell yeah.
mijo,
Yeah.
manda el chequecito, which is cool. You know,
Your dad's on the other side, like, come on,
yeah.
There you go.
Like, ahora sí, mijo, camanín con el dinerito. but that's what's up, man. Like, I feel so grateful and everything that they taught us what they taught us to know how to get this accomplished. But also, hell yeah, dude, I want them to chill, go to Mexico, relax. Like, we can grind it. We know how to grind. You taught us how to grind. Like, it's no biggie, you know.
Like him and I are both first generation. So to me, it's crazy to think like both of our parents, like, que llegaron aquí with nothing, literally.
Yeah.
And they were able to open up a restaurant, like example with them. It's so crazy to me, like eso, like that. It's so inspirational to, you know, to go to a country where you don't speak the language and put in your hard work and sweat and be able to, like, later on be able to see like las ganancias. Like, I think that's a fucking blessing, like, to be honest. And
but you know what, you also
it's
gotta have like
inspirational.
like a family behind you, right?
True.
Like, I have my sister, I have my brother-in-law. They're all partners in the Ofrenda group. And without them and without like everyone kind of putting in their piece of the pie, it's like, you know, you need the help,
it, yeah.
you know, but you got to be open to that. I feel like you see a lot of people that just like, my mindset is this, and that's it. And you lose on those opportunities. For us, it's like, hey, let's be open to learn. Let's be open on our concept. But as a group, then we all get a piece of the pie, man. Like, it's more than the pie that I'm getting now, you know. Yeah. So you got to do that, you know, and you got to be willing to take some losses, but also know that there's light at the end of the tunnel. And dude, 8 years later,
sacrifices.
Man. Yeah, man.
Like earlier that we were talking about with you guys about going out and stuff. Like, that was something that us collectively sacrificed.
Yeah, it was like, for us, it's like, okay, well, no, Friday, Saturday, but tengo que ir a una taquiza, you know, that's my money, that's my extra money. That's what we need to do.
A mí una vez una muchacha me preguntó, how can you be with how can you deal with someone who works on the weekends? Like, because, you know, you're young, you want to go out and stuff. And I'm like, you know, it was kind of a known thing. Like, we already knew at that time when we met. Yeah. I was bartending, so I was working on the weekends too. Y él me iba a ver, and those were kind of the moments we were kind of spent together, sort of. But I understood really early on, like, his grind. Like, I understood, like, you know, it's for a better future. And I understand that you need to, you know, you're going to have to work. There's weekends where, like, he's like, I'm not going to be back until like 11, 12 o'clock at night. And I'm like, I get it. Like, it's what you need to do to get to where you need to be, you know? Yeah. So
I'm going to cut you off right there. We're going to be right back after this quick break.
Yes.
We want to interrupt this episode to give a huge shout out to our sponsors like Jaivita, with some of the best Mexican food in Aurora. If you like that combination, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, with mariscos as well, seafood broils, ceviche, aguachiles, they're the spot to go to. 100% recommended from your boys from Compas Unfiltered. I definitely love the fucking taco mixtos. So if y'all want to go ahead and try them, let them know that Compas sent you. You might get a discount, maybe not, but it's still worth the drive. Go out there, check them out. The homies from La Jaivita in Aurora, 1031 Ridgeway Avenue, Aurora, Illinois. Go check them out. Let's get back to this episode.
Did you guys do
Ofrenda? Like type
ofrenda?
of yeah, no, I didn't.
Did you?
I
didn't.
I should have. Honestly, I should have.
My
but no,
suegra
I
did.
didn't.
I normally don't, but like my suegra did. It was cool.
Yeah.
Man, that's badass.
Yeah,
man.
we put all. I did a TikTok on it, just today before coming over here. But it was cool. She did a whole setup. Obviously, everything. Just you get a little emotional. You put your grandparents and
Dude, that shit is real, compa. Like how that movie set it up to be.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy, fool.
Yeah, 100%.
Right? Like
100%.
I believe it. Honestly, like, so I started researching more about like the whole Ofrenda thing. And I guess there's certain days, like, for example, we lost our dog, Zoe, this past year. So we added her to the Ofrenda. Literally, her ashes are literally there.
y'all got the ashes?
No, literally, yeah. So she was there. We didn't have a picture of her. We didn't print it out on time. But she was there. And ese día, he was working late. And it was just me and Canelo and Choco. And I swear to you, like Choco was upstairs because Canelo, you know, he's feeling bad, like sick. So I had him separate. And I was just, you know, like there by like just Canelo and I cuddling. And all of a sudden you hear Choco going crazy. Like Choco and Zoe never met. So Canelo did meet Zoe. And I swear to you, like maybe it's just like I got it so into my mind. Pero Zoe was a big husky. She's a big dog. So ella cuando, you know, caminaba se escuchaba fuerte. And I swear to you, like I actually recorded and I sent it to we have a thread called Dysfunctional Family with me and my sisters.
Yeah.
And I put it there. I'm like, you guys. And my sisters are like, yeah, that's Zoe. That's definitely Zoe. Like, se escuchaban los pasotes así. And I'm like, oh my God. It was a little scary and a little emotional too.
She texts me, she's like, I think I hear Zoe upstairs. I'm like, girl, I ain't coming home. I gotta walk through there, bro. Like, hell no. Hell no.
That's wild.
Was Zoe like your dog or was you guys got it together?
It was a family dog.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
But
it was
I probably saw Zoe, man, for like, I mean, still
10
like
years?
a good fuck, man.
10 years.
Almost 10 years, man.
Oh,
So
okay.
technically you could say, you know,
she
like,
lived to
Yeah.
be 15.
yeah,
Su
man. It
quinceañera.
was cool. Yes. Yeah, su quinceañera.
Y luego se escuchaba cuando like when she would lay, you know, down, se escuchaba así, like
like
a
a big
loud,
clap.
like,
Yeah, well,
you know?
Well, she just like lived past
So-
her like time, you know. Like
Yeah,
obviously,
for sure.
they tell you a certain time dogs lived. She lived like for 5 years
Especially 'cause
more,
she's a
you know.
big
So
dog.
it was a blessing, right?
Yeah.
But told them, it's still tough, man. You lose a dog,
So-
man. Ugh.
Oh,
Like,
that was the worst time for
feeling
me.
Sucks. Yeah.
When I found out they had you know, la pusieron a
Put her to
dormir,
sleep.
pues, yeah. Oh, it was tough. You want to talk about that one?
Dude, we're in the plane, right? But we're going to Mexico.
We were at Cancun for
Cancun.
Ramiro and Talia's
We're
wedding.
going for a wedding, right? And pues ya estaba en sus últimos días la
estaba
pobre
sufriendo.
perrita. And her mom calls her and tells her, hey, you know, like, you know, she's just, it's got to be, we thought it was going to happen after we got back from Cancun.
Yeah.
It was like, we're going to be there for a week. And we're on the plane and it's me in the, like, the beginning of the aisle. It's her in the middle. And there's someone like random on her right. And she's on the phone and like, you know, we had to bring her to the hospital and we're going to put her down like
Yeah,
now.
I told
Ya valió.
And this girl just lost it. Like,
yeah. I was like sobbing.
I'm like, bro,
Like,
I'm like, chill.
No, I was
Yo,
loud crying.
you're not supposed to make this shit funny, bro.
I'm not trying to laugh, bro. I'm not saying,
No,
don't
it's
laugh.
fine.
Hey, don't
It-
laugh.
it
Don't
was
laugh.
funny
Se
now,
acaba
no,
de
it's
morir
funny now.
perrito.
This guy's wild,
No
bro.
sean culeros, güey. No sean culeros.
Tú empezaste, güey.
Pero neta, güey.
¿Cómo lloró, güey?
Hey, bro, we're
No, I
here.
was-
Dude, I'm telling you, I
I was
got
sobbing.
my headphones on. I'm chilling. Like, I got the little neck thing. Like,
No, you didn't have
I'm
your
about to fall
headphones
asleep.
on yet.
No, I'm about to fall asleep.
Porque luego te los pusiste like.
And then I just hear like, ¿qué? I was like,
I was like,
honey. And then the guy next to us, like, you could just tell he's just like,
¿Qué le
awkward.
hizo?
Like, dude, I can't go. Like, what'd you do to her, bro? like I would have thought the same thing, you know? And I'm like, oh, fuck. Honey, tranquilita.
Like,
I'm like,
me decía,
tranquila.
baby,
You know,
yo.
like,
Don't talk to him.
Yeah, I was like, all right,
entre
cool.
más me decía, más iba a llorar.
Yeah,
So I'm like, I'm
bro.
trying to compose myself. And it was during that time where they're about to like fly off, like lift
Take
Oh,
off.
apenas iba.
Yeah.
Apenas. Like, cuando ya te
Oh,
dicen,
shoot.
like, put your phone, like, turn off your phones, all that.
Oh,
So it was
snap.
like the last call. And like everything's silent, suben, you know, bajan
Yeah,
las,
it's quiet time.
todo quiet time. Everybody's getting prepared con sus pinches nervios. Y yo así, like sobbing, like, and
I was just
everybody's
like, I put my headphones on and close my eyes. It's gonna pass. It's gonna pass.
Press
you
the
know?
little button and shit. Like, come get her.
Yeah.
Somebody come get her.
Dong, can you give me a Bacardi Coke, please?
Yeah.
You know, like, please.
Y el muchacho de al lado was just like,
he's just like, what the fuck's going on,
Yeah.
you know? But I mean, it
y
just
toda mi
obviously,
mascara all running. Like,
we all knew it was coming, you
Yeah,
know,
for
but
sure.
and then it comes and you're just like, fuck, you know. So it sucked.
yeah.
It definitely sucked. But
You
yeah.
felt it this past week con
Yeah.
Canelo.
Yeah,
He
for
didn't
sure.
pass, but
No. My
But he-
little Canelo got sick, man. And dude, honestly, like that's kind of like my first, like my dog. Like we bought it and everything and lo que sea. And it's just like he's boy's been growing on me like crazy. So him being a little sick and feeling like that had me like, es como si fuera mi niño, güey. Like it was just like, that's my son, you know.
¿Qué le pasó,
I
güey?
feel that, bro.
You know, he had a little it was more like intestine infection, you know. So it's just we had to take him to the hospital at 11 o'clock at night.
Today was
to
his last
the
dose.
vet. And I was all worried. I'm over here like nervous. She's like, hey, she was the one telling me calm down, you know, like,
I gotta ask the question, compa. I gotta ask the question.
Yeah.
How much you dropping to save them though?
Dude, it was a quick 1,000 right off the bat.
For the hospital.
Right off the bat.
Because we took him to emergency.
Right off the bat was $1,000. Like, I was like, puta man, son dos taquizas, and I don't I'm thinking in tacos, like, god damn.
¿Cuántos tacos tengo que vender?
But I'm gonna tell you dude, how shit works, bro. Like, we dropped $1,000, and then they tell us, hey, look at. We're gonna see what his results are, and now if his results don't come the way we think he's gonna be good,
then it's another process.
Then it's gonna be like another, and that process was like $2,000. Fuck, we're gonna go to $3,000 deep, you know, like fuck.
Well, you were ready.
Yeah,
opportunities come.
Yeah.
You're prepared.
Hey, bro,
prepared.
I was like that's like 7 canelos I could buy. I didn't say it, so it didn't count, but I thought it. But I was just like, fuck. But I was like, you know what? Fuck that. I'm like, you know what? I told Chantal, I'm like, cueste lo que cueste, whatever we have to do, I'll fucking work 3 jobs if I have to. No pasa nada. We'll do it. Bro, I swear to God, yeah. And I'm not saying it just because of here, but pasó lo que pasó. They ended up telling him telling us that we didn't have to go any further than what we did.
$1,000.
Yeah, $1,000 and with medication and everything. And dude, after that, bro, we got a couple different events. I had a couple bets on FanDuel. Like, I got my money back. We hit at the same time I'm putting videos on TikTok, dude. Our video hit almost 2.7 million views on TikTok. 2.7 million views pays for Canelo's fucking doctor visit, you know? So, and it happened, I swear to God, 2 days later.
Why is 2.7 not like the norm? For
no.
you?
No. I mean, you for us the norm is like you'll get like 80,000 are just like regular videos. 80,000, 75,000, 30,000. Like it just is what it is. Some videos do better than others.
Right.
Yeah.
You go into the millions, it's like, oh shit.
That's where money starts to get actually.
Like oh shit. You know, and we hadn't hit one of those maybe in a couple weeks or some shit, and this happened. And just,
he said that shit real humble too, like a couple of weeks.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mean to say
we
that.
hit it though. Like we hit it
Bro,
though.
yeah,
This is what he does, bro. So yeah, you're good, bro. That's what
it's like I hit the right number on the roulette. Like hell yeah, dude, you know what I mean? You do it once in a while,
And you
know,
did
not
too.
all the time.
And then you went to the casino.
Hell yeah!
Won again.
So check this out.
He has a shoe up. What is it? Horseshoe up his ass.
We go to the
for
casino
sure.
2 days later. I swear, I'm not making this up. We go to the casino 2 days later. We go to the horseshoe, and we're playing like roulette. I'm nothing crazy. I'm not going in with $1,000. The $200. Si los pierdo bien, si los if I continue, cool, I'll play. You know, dude, I went up like fucking $1,400. I'm like, and I'm over here like, Canelo. I'm like, my payments, hey, I'm out of here, bro. Like, I'm straight. Pero todo eso pasó, güey, in those next couple of days. And I told Chantal, my wife, I'm like, honey, I swear to God, I'm not trying to be like, oh, God knew that I was legit. Like, I'll pay whatever for this cat to live. I'm like, I don't care. If it was $6,000,
you would have paid it.
I would have paid it, bro. I would have been like, fuck.
So that's always a discussion between my compa Checo and myself, dog, about like how deep you're going, you know?
Yeah, dude. And I get it, man. You don't want to go crazy.
2 dogs,
I have 2 dogs. I have no kids, so.
What's the most you've paid for a visit?
The most, I think total was probably like 12.
Yeah. You paid $12,000?
1,200.
Oh, shit, about to say, my boy. I'm like, nobody talking shit about me. Like,
I had a dog too. I think I was always like, if he was going to the doctor, I had an English bulldog, dude. So if he was going, it was like, for sure for the testing 250 and then whatever medication. We ended up at like in the 480 range, somewhere around there, you know?
Yeah,
I was
no
like,
joke.
This motherfucker.
It's no joke, bro. It's no joke.
Someone
I feel you though,
on the
man.
TikTok comments said something about getting pet insurance, which is something we never thought about.
We have that.
Yeah.
And
no
we're looking into it.
Dude, I'm getting fucking pet insurance. That's for sure.
Yeah, we didn't have it, to be honest.
We didn't have it. I didn't even think about it. I didn't even know that.
I looked into it, bro. I was like, man,
is it worth it though?
It's worth it. Like for us, like he had to do a cleaning. Just the cleaning itself for his teeth was like $1,300 or $1,400.
Yeah.
It was covered 100%.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Okay.
Covered 100%.
That's good.
I still see dogs as dogs, way, so I'm like,
He doesn't get attached. Like to me, I see them like as kids. And this is where I was gonna ask you as a question, and hopefully it's not too personal.
No, go ahead.
No kids by choice or
no? I mean, by choice at the moment.
Both.
Like by choice at the moment, but like
por la gracia de Dios.
Yeah. My pull-out game is strong.
That's what I be saying. That's what I be saying.
We've okay. So TMI, but we've been together for 10 years.
Yeah.
I'm going on 10 years April. So, I mean, it's nothing that we've planned. We've also never been opposed to it, but we've never planned it.
You know what? We were more like, okay, look, like we're gonna try to. I mean, later on, kind of, I guess, in our life, going to this moment, like, hey, we're gonna travel. Let's enjoy ourselves. Let's be ready. And when we're ready, we're ready. You know, like, and we're probably ready more sooner than later now.
Yeah,
at this time in our lives, but we're just, you know, we like to travel, go enjoy ourselves, and enjoy the relationship of it. You know what I mean?
We like to drink.
And then we like to drink. Yeah, so, and then we got the dogs, and dude, I like, honestly, that was like the first step into like kids. I honestly like I don't like you as much anymore now. I like my compa over there, Charo, right? Like I'm because I'm just like him, dude. I got so attached to Canelo that like even these guys, like pinche Sammy, my brother, like. Damn, Ernie, I would never see that side of you.
What's funny is that
like, mi niño está malo. Mi niña, I gotta take care of my niño.
What's funny is that Fernando, su brother, had a dog. Growing up, you guys kind of had a dog for
It was his dog, but I just never got attached like that. You know?
But you never got attached.
I gotta feed you
and
now.
you were actually there on his last day too.
Yeah. I was there too, man. And it was just one of those things. And dude, now like I'm so a dog dad. Like it's like, and I don't care who's around, bro. Like come on, man. Let me
bust out the photo.
Let me tell you how much a dog. And don't get mad. Don't get jelly.
I'm not
you
jelly.
know, but dude,
Choco should get jealous.
I don't have a picture.
Yeah, that's facts.
I don't have a picture of my parents. I don't have a picture of my mom, my grandma, my El Santo Toribio. Like I have my Canelo. Like I have my Canelo, and I see this guy, and when I'm like, hey man, I don't want to work. I'm tired. No. I gotta provide for this guy. You know? Like, he's my boy. Straight up, man.
And they require providing. They don't play.
Bro, $1,200 later, they be providing.
A lot of people say this. They're like, oh, pues un perro no es como un niño. And I completely disagree with that. No, it's not.
I'm with you.
No, but I agree and I disagree because I'm like, oh, no, it's worse than a kid. Porque they never grow up. It's like a kid, you have them up until they're able to eat with their own two hands. A dog, they can never feed themselves. You always have to be on top of it, you know?
I feel like that mentality will change when you guys have kids, though.
No, imagínate, ayer, we welcomed in our family our 13th nephew.
Bro.
Nice.
So ayer nació.
It's such a huge family. So there's a party every month.
So we know all about it. Imagine when one of the kids is in the hospital, we're all worried. Not to say, obviously, I didn't have the child myself, pero todos esos, even her, las gemelas y mía, like they are like my kids. Like if something happens to them, it's happening to me, you know? So.
And I think that's why we've kind of took it a little longer. There's so many nieces and nephews. Because there's 5 sisters, 5
so there's
husbands,
always babies and
there's
toddlers or whatever.
I think in total somos como 25. So it's like we're gonna have just a little birthday party, nothing big, just a little bit. 30 people, like no, it's just
just a family alone. It's huge.
And we have
that's
a birthday every day, every day, every month.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Sometimes 2 or 3
it's cool.
times.
I'm more of a people person. Like I love to have people around me. I'd rather be around people than be home alone. Like, or I'd rather be like that's just how my personality is, you know. And just going into her family when we first started dating. Here's a funny story. When we first started dating, the first time the first time I went over, dude. So check this out. I was living on my own, you know, like I wasn't fucking ironing my clothes or nothing. It was in middle of like winter. It was cold. So I put a sports coat on. Back in the day, when I put a sports coat, y tus zapatitos y todo chingón.
He would wear the dress shoes.
Yeah, with the dress shoes. But the button up I had on, pues nomás, and y'all can criticize me, but that's okay. I know y'all motherfuckers have done it too.
Let's see.
I ironed it just right here. Because I
don't mind.
Because I had the.
No.
Bro, I was running late. Because I was running late, not because I was lazy, bro.
Oh, okay.
I got home from work. I'm like, dude, I gotta be over there already. Yeah. And I was like, well, I'm gonna wear a sports coat anyway. It's cold as fuck. I'm not gonna wear a jacket. Mm-hmm. So I ironed it like right here. So it's like, you have the jacket, pues nomás se ve aquí. You know? So I'm fine. Dude, I go in there and there's like 50 people. I'm like, girl, that was just your family. This is my family. Like, what the fuck? I'm like, all right, so cool. Pero yo llegué con mi docecito, you know, con algo. Yo siempre me gusta llegar con algo. And it started getting hot. And I'm a sweater, bro. I sweat sitting down. I sweat talking. Like, it is what I start sweating. Like, I can't take the sports coat off. It's wrinkled. Like, I'd say that, and that's the first time I'm meeting everyone, all 35 people in her family, you know?
Her parents.
So, hey, you're sweating. You want to take the jacket off? Like,
not that hot. It's not that hot.
Like, no, I'm good. Like, what you mean? I'm gonna walk outside for 5 minutes and I'll be fine, you know? It's crazy,
But
dude.
they
Like,
always roast him about that.
yeah,
story.
they
All
do.
the time.
Y no te la quitaste, güey?
No, wait, I'm firm on my shit, but that would look like and it was blue.
So,
So-
Oh, that's gonna.
So it wasn't like black
bro.
where you'll see the sweat. No, you
Yeah.
can see that shit, bro. Oh my god.
Did you tell her?
Yeah, after the fact, I'm like, hey, no, she noticed. Everybody noticed I was sweating.
He
like
was like profoundly.
Profuse.
Yeah, like,
Hey,
sweating,
bro,
sweating.
I took a 12-pack. I probably drank the 12-pack, bro. I kept like, no, pues otra cervecita. Like, I'm fine.
Hopefully that helps.
Fuck, yeah,
Pero era,
dude, no, it
imagínate,
helped.
so I'm the youngest of 5. So todas mis hermanas at that point were already married. En todos mis cuñados,
Carrilla.
pura carrilla. Y ellos, yo le digo a Ernesto all the time, ellos son como mis hermanos. Like, and I don't exaggerate when I say this. Like, I was 10 years old when I met my sister's, my oldest
The first
sister's cuñado. Yeah. So he saw me growing up. Like, I was a child, you know?
Yeah.
And to me, son mis hermanos. Like, they're my brothers, all of them.
But that's also a cool thing. Like, imagine there's 5 sisters. That means there's 5 other husbands.
just my brother
and
who
we all
fucks
get
my
along.
sister.
Y todos pistean. So, you know, all right, we're not gonna go out, but it's all 5 of us. So,
It's a good time.
cada quien
Always a
se
good
va su
time.
botellita,
Yeah.
su docecito. It's a good time.
Yeah.
100% good time.
I'm gonna ask this question because it's perfect segue because you're talking about when you guys started dating and everything. Did you guys see the viral list of like places where women don't want to go on a first date?
Oh, dude.
Did you see it?
The Cheesecake Factory? I
Why
seen
not?
that
I
shit.
love the Cheesecake Factory.
Oh, man,
So I'm gonna have my
seen that.
you gonna look it
Well,
up.
yeah, I got it right here.
What's the list, compa?
Was it the places you shouldn't take a girl on a first date?
Where so women submitted to
so it
whoever,
was women.
and women don't want to go to these places.
Yeah.
But
So-
what's the reason? Like, do they put a reasoning behind
No,
it?
they just put
They're
out the
like,
list and then everyone started
random.
talking about it.
Okay.
What's the list, compa?
So it's Cheesecake Factory. That's on number 1.
I saw that.
Applebee's, Chili's, Chipotle, Olive Garden, the movies, your house, any fast food chain, Buffalo Wild Wings, Wingstop, Red Lobster, a buffet, IHOP, Denny's, the gym, church.
Church.
That's fucked up.
I want to go to church.
Starbucks. I feel like
Take
coffee
me
is not bad.
Coffee date?
Yeah, coffee date.
Coffee date's cool.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
I feel like that's, and then the next one's coffee date, ice cream date. I feel like that's not bad either.
No, that's
Yeah.
not bad.
Family functions.
Pues, ¿dónde chingados la vas a llevar, pues?
That's what I was saying, bro. That's exactly what I was saying.
Skydiving. Hey, let's go skydiving.
Yeah,
A ver
like
si
yeah,
es cierto,
jump
cabrón.
off a
A
plane
ver si
and
es cierto,
shit.
cabrón. It's expensive.
So
It's expensive.
here's one that I think is also good. Bowling.
Right?
Yeah.
That sounds like a nice time.
I wanna go
Nightclubs,
bowling.
hookah bar,
Hookah bars are
a bar
legit.
just to drink, Waffle House. Does that mean the restaurant Waffle House? Probably.
Yeah, probably, right?
Probably.
Sports event. I think that's
Sports
also
event
a
would
good
be so
one.
much fun. What do you mean?
Yeah.
That's what we were just saying too. Like go to a Bulls game or whatever kind of
Yeah,
game. Like,
that's
yeah, it's just a
awesome.
vibe. It's a vibe.
So specific. Like, oh,
You can
and-
get if the date don't go good, you know, you voy ir al baño and just get lost in the crowd.
Damn.
God damn.
All right.
Thank you. I didn't take you
I'm
there.
Did she ever go to the
kidding.
bathroom for a long
I'm
time?
kidding. Oh my
So what do these
She took a
women
little
want?
long. Yo pensé que estabas cagando o algo. Hey, take your time, girl. Take your time. No. I mean, dude, that's crazy, man. Hey,
Do they want top 5 like 5-star restaurants? Okay, Michelin
Oh,
restaurants.
really?
I mean,
We gotta talk to Fernando and shit. Like, hey, hook
hey,
us up,
bro,
wait.
hey, bro, hook me up with a
Like,
nice little
Yeah.
dinner, bro.
Algo, wait, porque they don't want some basic
And no,
shit
and they're
anymore.
like, and it better not rain, and you better not breathe twice. You know, like
no, chingue, compa.
no chingue.
Our first date was at Woo or Wow or what is it?
Okay, it was.
That was
it was a
actually-
sushi place.
Oh,
it was
shit.
It wasn't uncrazy.
Kind of
on LaGrange.
like circling back and tying with the first conversation is that in that conversation, in that date is when you manifested that you wanted a food truck.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember that?
You know what's crazy? Like we went to that first date dinner. We had sushi and we just started
In
talking, a
LaGrange,
conversation like, oh, what do you want to do? And I was like, dude,
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I'm like, I want.
Oh, that question?
Yeah, bro, it came up and I was like, what is your 5-year plan? You know, like fucking Big Daddy.
Oh, that was you asking that shit?
No, she asked me that shit. I was like, well, I have a
good.
fucking answer. Like, I've actually been thinking about
Gotta
that
be
shit.
prepared, huh?
That's
Preparation.
She watched the movie of What Women Want and shit.
What do you say? Preparation meets
Yeah, I'm like,
Opportunity?
yeah, I was like, I didn't know that fucking line then, but I would have said that
Hit
shit.
it,
I would
yeah.
have hit that. Boom. A ver, qué chingados. Dime. No te gustó. No, but it was crazy, man. Like, you know, I
did say
and
it,
I said it
though.
reverse. I was
Yeah.
I would love to have a brick and mortar, and I would love to open up a food truck. Like me at that point in time, like me and my brother were he was already working in the city, and like we had talked about it, and it was just the first thing that came to mind. I was like, I wasn't 100% sold on it.
You kind of wanted
But
that.
that's kind of what. But I was working in the restaurant business already, you know. So I knew that was kind of like what I wanted, you know. And it's crazy. It came the opposite. We got
6 months later.
Yeah, 6 months later, without even knowing, we had the opportunity to get a food truck. We fucking jumped on it, you know. And then, all right, well, it took me a little longer, 8 years later. But now we have our badass place that's gonna open up, you know. And this place is not only gonna be for the family, but also as the bar scene, and also be something that we're not going to cut corners on. You know, we understand that we're those guys that are in that Berwyn area. We're those guys that come out to the city. We're those guys that go out to the suburbs, and we enjoy everyone and every place. You know, so we've been working in this grind, just like how you guys working in the podcast life, like. You know what the ins and outs are, you know? And so we know that if we open up this place, like, we know we're going to fucking grind it out. It's going to be a cool-ass place, and people are going to know. You know,
you guys are invited, by the way.
Thank you.
Thank you. We really appreciate that.
You guys are going to be at the grand opening, but I would hope, and I told you guys, I mean, it'd be badass to do a podcast at the new place the week before.
Down, bro.
And it'd be a good, like, opening for everyone to know what day we're gonna open, what day to be there, and what our journey's been, and without even wanting to, I don't want to say that we set up this journey this whole time and what our story's been. The story just kind of happened, you know, and now we're here, and we're rolling with the punches. We're 7 months out, you know, we've been preparing for this our whole lives, and I'm not gonna lie, my stomach hurts a little bit sometimes thinking about it. You know, you get nervous, bro. You get nervous, but it's always with the mindset we're always taking that step forward, you know, and we've been doing that this whole time, and por muy poquito que tuvimos to now what we have now, it's like, oh shit, you know. And the fact that like TikTok took off, you know, like we're at a little over 730,000 followers, bro. Like
that's insane, bro. That's awesome.
That's our free marketing for this place, you know. Like that, I could throw out a video, all of a sudden 1.5, 2.6 million people see it, bro. If even 1% of those people come to the place, we're not gonna handle them. 2,000 people come to our place, 1,000 people come. No chingues,
it's gonna be wild.
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Everyone's invited.
You know? So it's crazy. The compas are gonna be there. Sammy's gonna be there. Everyone's gonna be there.
Count on it.
Chef
Pepin's gonna dish up the food.
Canelo.
Are you gonna bring Canelo Chocomil?
Yeah, bro.
Hell yeah.
If you think that I'm gonna open up a place and my Canelo and my Chocomil can't come in, so I'm gonna have my dogs there too. A huevo.
That's dope. That's dope.
They're gonna be nice.
I wanna meet them.
I bought guayaberas for them and everything, bro.
Oh, snap.
A huevo.
Hell yeah.
This guy's thinking about everything. I had a question. Do you have a question?
I wasn't going to TikTok. Are you gonna
same thing.
All right, go ahead.
No, well, I was gonna ask about TikToking, compa. Did you ever see yourself doing that much TikToking? Because it takes a lot of time.
He manifested it too.
A ver, cuéntanos.
But it was all bullshit. It was like, era me. Okay. In my family, again, big family, nos echamos carrilla a lo güey, like bad. A veces ni nos aguantamos, la verdad. Yeah. And my sister, when he first started getting into doing a TikTok, my nieces were doing like little dancing videos.
Yeah.
And they told him download it, so he downloaded, and he was doing the first videos with my nieces dancing. And mis hermanas, mis cuñados, todos le echaban carrilla, like, pareces un niñito, like, doing the videos. I don't care. Vas a ver que cuando I have 1 million followers, then you're gonna follow me too. Like, le estaba diciendo, right? Oh, yeah. And that's how, like, that whole, like, joking part happened with him.
You know what, man, dude? I'm fucking
and
hard.
You manifested it.
I'm hard-headed, bro.
Yeah.
Like, someone comes at me and tells me, you can't do this.
You're gonna do it.
I'm gonna try. And I bet I'm gonna try to do it, right? So it kind of came up. I started doing the little TikToks, and 5 personas. I didn't care about that.
I was one of them.
It was more. She was 7 of them. Like that. Like if there was 10 plays, she was 7 of them. And so we started doing these videos, right? And then one time, she figured like
that's when we moved.
That's when we hadn't moved in yet together. Mm-hmm. Then we moved in together, and then she created this fucking pantry that had all these like things. She created. I was like. Damn.
He was at work actually when I did this.
Yeah, like I left to work one day.
I just wanted to like give him some, like, for him to feel welcome. I mean, like at home.
That was like in the first week of moving in together. And then I'm like, damn, there was a closet. It was legit a closet. And then all of a sudden I come home, there's fucking a shelf and this and all the snacks. I'm like, damn, that's pretty cool.
Todo lo que le gustaba.
I'm not gonna lie,
that's a lot of shit.
Yeah,
Like,
a lot of stuff.
but I mean, it worked up to that, right?
Yeah.
But like, yo andaba de mamón. I'm like, oh, let me do a video. Like
He was making fun of me.
I was making fun because she's like, oh, we're gonna try to keep this area clean and this. I'm like, oh yeah, 'cause I'm a little messy, you know, or I was. And then
not anymore.
So we go in there and I do the video. And I just put it up after I had done videos with the nieces and everything. Just put that video up. Oh, my girlfriend is organized. Another episode. I just did it kind of like subconsciously. Another episode of my girl is organized. And then I'm gonna get the cookie and y lo puse, güey. Ni le puse atención. Le quité los notifications because I don't want to hear the ding 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 ding. You know, ni me tocaban ding dings. Right, I just took it off just for whatever. Then all of a sudden I go in there like a day later. What the fuck? 5,000 people.
So you had, boom, 5,000 followers right away.
5,000 followers. What the fuck? And the video had about like 10,000 views. Oh, shit. Ay, por lo mucho, güey, como 300, 400 personas, you know? Then all of a sudden, oh, shit. I went up to 20,000. The fuck? But así, güey. En dos, tres días, güey, it was crazy. That video ended up doing like a little... At the moment, it's probably at, I think, like 3.5 or almost 4 million views or something like that. Pero pegó, güey. And I started getting people, oh, well, maybe that's what the people want to see. You know, like me going in there grabbing some snacks. I did another one. No, y sí, chingón. Again, pegó y pegó. I was, oh, maybe this is something. Maybe I'm onto something, you know?
Yeah.
Y así, güey, le seguí. And just one video after another, I was just very consistent.
Do you eat all that stuff, bro, that you put in the basket?
Bro,
Be honest, bro.
I'm going to tell you straight up. Everything I grab, I take. And because from there, I leave to work. I go to the restaurant.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like going to go sit on the couch.
No, estaría como una puerca de por sí. Estás viendo como todo.
Las waitresses.
Yeah. So like, I'll go to the restaurant and I, for the most part, like all the better shit, I'll keep that shit. Like,
all the shit is good.
Throughout the day, I'll try that shit.
Hell
but I try to, you know, but it's like, no, también si tragar esa chingadera todos los días, you know, but I'll take that shit home or I'll take it to the restaurant and aquí el pinche compa Sammy, my brother, man, para que no digan que no les traigo nada, you know.
Saludas al compa Sammy que está
Saludos al compa Sammy.
TikTok, ahí está apoyando al compa. Saludazos, viejo.
Hell yeah, man. Like, so it was cool, man. And that's kind of how it took off.
And then we encourage the kids to come over and eat too.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That helps because obviously you want to like restock eventually. You know, you want to put new
well, you guys
things
got
out.
a lot of snacks.
But
and everything is good. I don't think I've seen a snack that you picked out that you got. I wouldn't want that shit. That shit weak. Yeah, like you got
there
the
was
good
one
shit.
thing.
What was it?
To be honest, one thing that you grabbed que en realidad no te comerías is the chips de camarón, which I liked.
I didn't see those.
It's by Buzz and Snacks.
So check this out. There's a company. Shout out to Buzz and Snacks. I gotta give them a shout out, bro.
Shout out.
Like when we started getting to like kind of like the 300,000.
Mándenle a los compas también para que los prueben.
Hell yeah.
Ah, well, you gotta send a care package, please. Buzz and Snacks and the compas.
So they can try
you
camarón,
out, bro. So check this out. They're called Buzz and Snacks, right? They hit us up. They're like, you know, we see your videos and we want to stock up your pantry. Like, huh? Like, yeah, we want to stock up your pantry. And I'm like, what you mean? Like, and they were sending messages like, yeah, we want you to do a video and you could we'll stock you up. I'm like, so I ain't gonna buy this shit no more? Like, yeah. I was like, hell yeah, I'm down. I'll take care of it. And sure enough, man, dude, Buzz and Snacks sent us a big ass fucking box.
And so what they do to explain, they collect basically snacks from all over the world.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's that.
Yeah, it was fucking badass.
So you were trying shit from like Japón y todo,
fucking Snickers from Finland, fucking chips from China, like everything.
What was your favorite? Sorry, I gotta
dude, for sure. There's a Doritos Burger King Whopper.
Those are good.
That's just fire.
The fucking Doritos. The Doritos taste like a fucking Whopper.
Like if you close your eyes,
it's a Whopper, bro. It's a Whopper. They also have,
and they're more healthier than they were.
Yeah.
Here.
Well, everything out of the U.S. is healthier, right?
Yeah,
100%, dude. They had these Oreo mango like flavor Oreos.
Yeah.
From like somewhere in China or Japan.
It was like Hawaii or something.
But fucking badass, dude. It was badass, dude. They sent us a bunch of shit.
Yeah. They continue to ship
stuff?
stuff?
Hell yeah. Mm-hmm. So it's basically like almost like once a month. Like we restocked the
Compa, the videos that I've seen, I haven't seen you pick anything out from there like that. Maybe I've just seen.
Well, because I
some
switch it up.
On my,
I switch it up.
Well, I just see what's on my For You page.
Yeah,
like the other day, we were in Europe actually when this war started happening with
Ukraine?
popcorn. No, the
Oh
popcorn.
shit! I was like, oh
Sorry,
snap!
not that serious. No.
No, this fool went all the way
I
back
was
to
like,
Ukraine.
damn,
I was
like,
like,
whoa.
with Israel, shit.
No.
Damn, you went way back. Fool.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, shit.
No.
¿Ayudaron?
We were there eating, like giving away chips. Like,
Es que nuevamente, a lo que voy, big family, so we take everything so serious, you know? Y my nephew, two of my nephews se metieron a un concurso de vender palomitas en la escuela. So we bought like collectively,
Bro.
like how much popcorn do we buy?
They're like, hey,
$600
we're in this
maybe?
dysfunctional.
Holy shit.
We're like
We've
in this
ate it.
dysfunctional thread family, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh yeah, you know the food. I don't want to say any names. Right? I'm not trying to throw out any kids out there that aren't like a part of the family. They're like, fulana de tal's kid is at fucking $2,000, and we want to have our kid to be
We kept checking.
top seller. You know.
So what it is that you could actually track to see how much all the other kids in the school have been selling. So we wanted one or the other to win.
So
you know?
we're a big family, you know. So like, well, let's buy popcorn from one of the kids and like try to get them up there. So they're close, bro. You know, and I'm like,
I bought $25.
she's like, I'll buy $25. And I'm like, damn, dude, we should. I want him to be first place, you know. I'm like, let me try to get a couple $100 of popcorn, you know, like to help him out.
For the pantry.
So the pantry, you know, we'll put it on there, whatever, and we'll get our money back through TikTok, hopefully, you know. And we bought a couple $100 worth of fucking popcorn, bro. I got popcorn coming out of my ears, bro. Like,
Yeah.
like
shit.
And then so,
honestly, it was dope.
Pero
It
nada
was
más
good.
lo hizo para uno de los niños, right? So that because for Orlando's kid, and then I bought for Ezra's kid, but he didn't tell me how much he bought, so I figured unos $25 de popcorn, that's enough, right? So yo compré los $25, and then I start seeing cuánto se gastó en los popcorn.
But I put anonymous.
Anonymous,
so
yeah.
you could put anonymous. So when
like,
you see who donated y cuánto,
damn.
you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want people to know.
If you
like,
wanted to, if
so,
you want
so
to.
I put anonymous.
Not
You could put like a
anonymous.
random name. I put Dark Vader. Dark Vader, you know put Dark Vader brought $300 worth of fucking popcorn, you know.
Yeah.
And so then all of a sudden nos llegó una pinche cajota de popcorn a la casa.
Y
Chinga.
todos empezaron como a como comprar popcorn. Del lado de la familia, extended family de mi cuñado, también yo veía que los Chávez,
That's cool. That's cool.
los Chávez empezaron a comprar que la Yuri, and I'm like, no, yo también voy a comprar popcorn. Yo también voy a comprar. So empezó una, like, not a bidding war, but like a war against,
yeah.
like, of like.
Well, there's so many
who's
kids, bro.
kid.
You can't buy it for everyone.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna lie. El compa Orlando was hit me up. He's like, hey, man.
But the popcorn's
like,
so
hey,
good.
come in the popcorn. Get some popcorn for them. I got you, bro.
Yeah.
And then everybody started, like, talking
Doing
about
it.
it. Like, nah, this dude asked me first. Like, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna go hard
Yeah,
for this guy, you know? I'm down.
Yeah.
Did
But
they win?
No, they didn't fucking win. They lost for like fucking $1,000 or some shit.
So they won second and third place.
Dude,
Pero yo we had like collectively as a family, we're like, okay, so it was a girl, right?
Yeah, don't say the name.
I'm not gonna say the name. No voy a decir los nombres. Pero esta familia, mi hermana lo conoce. I don't know, personally know her, but I told my sister, I'm like, watch them at the last minute because it's a countdown of how much time you have to buy it. I'm like,
Dude, it was exciting,
esta
bro.
familia, watch, you're gonna,
They're
al
gonna
mero
wait.
momento van a pegar todos, dicho y hecho. Like,
Yeah,
Boom.
they went off at
Hey,
the
did they
end,
win
bro.
like a PlayStation 5 or some shit?
No.
so
bro.
they won like
It was
They had to
nothing
win
crazy.
something.
Bragging
no,
rights?
they did. No.
It was more,
Bragging rights. No, they did. They for the
But it
book
was
fair.
nothing crazy,
No, nothing
bro.
crazy. Like a $300 gift card to a book fair, which is a lot to
okay.
them.
Yeah, for a kid, that's not bad.
Yeah.
But for a book fair, fuck
You're,
that.
you're
Shoot.
going in a couple $1,000 of popcorn, bro. They should get something better.
But the popcorn's so good though.
The popcorn is fire.
Next time I'm buying $600 worth of popcorn
Nah,
for sure.
hell no,
The
you ain't buying
jalapenos.
$6.
No.
Hell
No,
no.
mira.
Like, man, hey.
Hey, he's like, you better bring some of that popcorn over
Tenían
here.
I mean-
like crazy flavors, like jalapeno, white cheddar,
was good.
jalapeno,
It
white
was
cheddar,
good.
like together.
Ooh.
It was so good. Yo me
was
acababa
good.
las bolsas, like,
dude.
no.
We still got bags of
We
that
still got
shit,
some,
bro.
yeah.
Oh, no
The caramel ones, like.
So that's why you haven't seen
sugar
all the...
Oh, the
Anyway,
busting,
yeah,
the busting
bro.
stuff.
Yeah, hell no.
Damn, I was way off on
So
the whole war
bussin'.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you're
was
like,
way
fuck
off,
you.
bro. My bad.
You guys were in Ukraine, bro? It's like, nah, bro.
Damn, he went.
I just heard war. I was like, damn, y'all were out there. Like, my bad.
No.
Yeah, but that's crazy, man. And that's kind of just how we've evolved with the whole TikTok thing, you know, like I never thought, or we never thought it was gonna become a thing, you know. It was always something that we talked about, like, oh, it'd be cool, like, and never knew, you know, you could want to do it, but at the end of the day, ultimately, it's not up to you. As if like the fan base or like people decide to want to watch you or try to follow you, you know, and it got crazy, and all of a sudden, like 400,000, 500,000, 600,000, like, oh shit. And I started posting about it, like through other social media, like Instagram, Facebook, like, oh shit, I hit 400,000 on TikTok, 500,000. It was going so fast, you know, like, and it's crazy. Like, sometimes I go to these taquisas, I'm going to people's homes, you know, and 50 people, 100 people that were doing, like, hey man, are you Taquero10? Like, for real? Yeah, that's me. You know, like, what's up? And it's crazy. Like, it's crazy how much of a small world it is, and how many people just see it and you're just like, a mí esta vez como que me da vergüenza, you know. I was like, oh yeah, you know, it's cool. Like,
but we're just as excited as they are.
Yeah,
like, it's so funny because it's like, real? Yeah, like when they say hi and stuff, it's like, oh my god, I'm honored, like. Holy shit, that's awesome.
Like,
you know?
We'll be at Target, and then like she loves going to Target. We'll go to Target and like, Misorganized? Are you shopping Misorganized?
It's like oh shit.
Is that kind of scary at the same time? Sometimes?
You know what? It was funny because I told her like I'm like, dude, I could have sworn I saw that lady like about 4 aisles ago, you know, like, and she didn't say nothing. But I'm sure, you know, people see someone like, all right,
they're shy.
I would do the same thing. Like if I knew someone, like I thought someone was something,
I would want to go say hi to.
For us, we feel like I don't think, oh, you're famous, nothing. Like I just think it's cool. Like, yeah, we got like the following, which is cool.
And it's cool because then they ask questions too. Like,
yeah, so it's like we post things, and I was posting things regardless. Like I was talking shit regardless. I was like posting funny, trying to put funny things regardless.
Yeah.
Now that, you know, we're able to monetize it and also be a part of it and see that, dude, some people are like legit on it. Like if you kind of go a week or 4 days without posting, like
or not putting choco.
Yeah, or not putting Canelo. Hey, like, where's Canelo, dude? Like, dude, I'm here for Canelo. Like, my bad. You know, I'm just the voice behind the video.
Speaking of dog lovers.
Oh yeah. My bad.
Break
time.
That's
can't go wrong with a good michelada. Una pinche cruda, güey. Uf.
Not speaking of non-preservatives, como polishes.
Oh yeah,
polishes.
So it's crazy. So we started to get like sponsors. So basically for Canelo.
Oh,
like
snap.
so people love like Canelo so much, you know, and the dog, and like we started getting like people started reaching out like dog companies that do talk treats, and shout out to Polish's Cookies.
Yeah.
They send us bi-weekly basically treats for Canelo. So we don't pay for any Canelo's treats, you know, and we get to put them on the TikToks, and dude, Canelo loves them. Like they're all homemade, like badass, like a homegrown, like those treats are. I mean, Canelo loves them. You know,
they're like peanut butter and like. Yeah. But with that is that they have an expiration date. Like they'll go bad and they have to go in the fridge. That's how fresh they are.
Which is what you want to see.
Exactly.
You don't want to give.
Yeah, for sure.
It's como todo. Yeah? Obviously, we all eat food that can probably last a whole lot. How many preservatives are in there?
Yep.
Ni sabemos qué chingados sometimes.
You eat Doritos Whoppers.
Doritos.
That's true. Bro, that's true.
Doritos Whopper, huevo. So you see,
but it's fire. It's fire.
It lasts 10 years.
I got $300 worth of popcorn. It better last me like 2 months, nigga. Right? It better at least. You know, like that. Hell yeah, dude. So you know, they're
located out of
fresh.
Dallas, Texas,
and they're from Dallas, Texas, dude. So they send them from over there. So we've done like a partnership with them, and dude, my dogs love it. Now they like. I'm like, hey, hopefully we can get Chocomilk sponsored. And when we got the second dog, it was like, hey, I sent them a message. I'm like, look. Like I haven't put it on my TikTok yet. We just got this new dog. His name is Chocomil, and I sent him pictures. I'm like, he's a part of the crew now. He's gonna be a part of these videos. He's like, let's bring him on board. You know, it's almost like a signing. Yeah, it's badass.
Oh, snap!
So now we got both dogs involved, and they both sponsored. Like, I'm like, I haven't gotten sponsored. Like, but the dogs got sponsored.
That's dope.
But it's badass. You know, I'm just for me this TikTok. I'm like the voice and like the camera guy of TikTok. Everything is pretty much revolved around Misorganized and the dogs, you know? I'm just the guy I'll just kind of go in there once in a while, and I'm just the voice of it.
But the voice of it is, I feel like it's a big part, compa.
100%.
I watched one of your videos, and I was telling this guy about it. I'm like, este güey la trae, güey, because you were at Aldi's, way.
Yeah.
And I fucking stayed like a dumbass watching the whole video to see what you would grab. And like, you had comments about everything you would grab. I'm like, man, it's just funny, way.
And I'm telling you. So we get these boys. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do this video. I tell him, like, I got an idea for a video. You know, I'm like, I think we should add voices to Canelo and Choco. You know, and so I started adding Choco Mil's voice. And I was like, por favor, podrían seguir a mi papá en Instagram. You know, because Choco's younger. You know, he's like,
He's a baby.
right? He's a baby. And then I brought Canelo along, and Canelo, dude, I don't know why the fuck I just thought about Puss in Boots. And I was like, por favor, podrían checarme y seguir a mi papá, my daddy, in Instagram. Yeah, and they just started doing that, and bro, that it just a hit, you know.
People liked it.
Yeah, like why does Choco seem like he's Zorro? Like, and I just started doing that, you know, and then all of a sudden, you know, we went from 1,000, 4,000, 6,000 people on Instagram. It's like it's just starting to hit, you know. And I'm like, and I'll put him on the camera, Canelo, and be like,
we're getting Canelo his
can
own
you please
page.
follow my daddy? And then you start doing that, you know, and just little things hit like that, and we're doing it naturally just to kind of.
Last question, because I know you fucking eager to say some shit.
Yeah.
I know. What are you gonna cut me off?
It's because we're running out of time. Well, you had something?
Just last question, wait.
Go ahead, hurry up.
How deep do you go into the comments? Do you get hurt? Something?
Nah,
anything?
dude. You know what? I don't go heavy in them, bro. Like
There was this one, earlier on the pantry when I kind of got a little booty hurt, but not for myself, sino más bien por other people that are going through it. About they were saying, oh, she probably buys all this food off of what is it? Like assisted health,
assisted living or
like
EBT cards or something.
I wish we were.
And I'm like
spending this goddamn money.
Yeah, I was like, you know, even if we were like, what is it to you, you know, kind of thing. And like, there's people who are watching this and like they are
thinking that.
No, like. That they themselves are living off of that, and it shouldn't be something embarrassed. Like
but
they should be.
I'm
like, it's a stepping stone to helping the person out.
Like, don't feed into it.
Little trolls, man.
Trolls. I didn't comment or nothing.
El chiste es que la gente hable.
But it just
si hablan muy por bien o por malo, güey, que hablen bien o mal del podcast, que hablen bien o mal por fulano.
Pero están hablando.
Pero they're talking.
It makes sense. You add that comment in there, all of a sudden it was 4 comments, now it was 25.
Yep.
You know,
that was the only time.
Who cares?
But even when they tell me that I'm a psycho.
Oh yeah,
that
like maybe she's not organized. Maybe she's just psycho, bro. Run, and then on those comments, I'll put like a little running man, like yeah, hell yeah, I'm gonna run away. It's cool. You don't even know these people, you know. Tampoco te conocen a ti. They're judging you off of what they see on these videos, you know. So it is.
And honestly, bro, they're probably fans, and they're probably just trying to stand out.
Yeah.
So they get a response. Yeah. Because if they just put like. Saludos, Ernesto, you know, or whatever.
He responds.
Yeah, like I'm saying, like because there's so many, right? So they're like, oh, he's probably not get to me. I gotta say something to stand out.
Trigger, you know.
Yeah, and then you go on there, you're like, all right, motherfucker, you know, whatever.
All right, you got my attention. But it's cool, dude. So you don't go too deep into it, but it's straight.
That was the only time that I kind of fell into it, and I kind of, I never commented or nothing. Actually,
you just felt it.
I just felt it. For like other people, you know, I grew up off of, you know, that. Now luckily I'm not in like no tengo
la necesidad.
Gracias a Dios. But growing up, I mean, I'm the last of 5, so we're struggling.
Now she has a camanin
now I have camanin. I have tacos for life.
Tacos for life.
Tacos for life.
Hey, bro. I can't guarantee you anything else, but you will not go hungry. You're good.
Nope. That's good enough.
Last question, bro. Obviously, we want to shout out Mason. We want to shout out Ofrenda. But 2-3 spots, Chicago spots that you want to go to as far as food. Like, where's your go-to spots?
Bro, I really love a place. I don't know if you guys are fans of ramen.
Yeah.
There's a place called Ramen San. They have a couple locations.
Yeah.
Lincoln Park. They're in this all around the city. There are a couple spots. Ramen San is by far one of my favorite ramen spots.
You'll find us there.
Oof.
A lot.
and And y'all can judge me, whatever, but I'm a fan of Benihanas.
Oh,
Benihanas, dude, I can max at Benihanas. It's crazy because you sit in Benihanas, right? And like, si vas nomás ustedes dos, but there's another family there, you know?
Yeah.
If you fill up the whole seats, then you fill up the whole seats. But typically, like if we go, we're with other people.
There.
So we'll sit there, right? And we have a little drink and we have to order. So everyone's fucking listening.
We order shots for everyone.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan. I get double rice, you know? So sometimes when we're sitting there, I don't even know these people, right? I'm like, please no judging. I'm about to order 2 rices. That's just me. And le da risa a la gente, you know? Like, you kind of break the ice and things of that sort. Benihanas is the fucking...
What other place? Local?
Huh?
Any other place, like maybe local to us?
Local to us, too. There's a place close by to El Mesón called La Malquerida.
Mm-hmm.
La Malquerida in Berwyn, they have very great cocktails, very good food selection. They just opened up maybe a year and a half. Maybe they're probably going on to 2 years now. You know, they're a very cool local spot that we like to go to because, you know, you got to support local, man.
For
like,
sure.
todos estamos en la misma, way. We're not all big chains and things of that sort, and we're all trying to make it out there. So, shout out to Malquerida, man. They're real cool.
Shout out.
Cool people, real good food, real good drinks. They're doing their thing, man. They got multiple restaurants also. So,
nice.
It's really badass.
And our favorite bar is probably going to be Off the Tracks, is where you always find us.
You want to go have a good drink, nice, good, local, and economical, because that's almost guzgos, you know. We drink more than one, you know. Off the Tracks is a very good place, another local spot, but out in Berwyn. Shout out Off the Tracks, man. They've been really good to us for a very, very long time, yeah, for sure.
And GDL. Can't go without GDL.
Then I wanted to leave Guadalajara's Bar and Grill last because quick funny story about Guadalajara's, man. The owners of Guadalajara's, we met at Guadalajara's Bar and Grill. They're our padrinos. And also Don Alfredo, which is the owner of Guadalajara's, he started it. He helped me when I needed help to open up the food truck. When it came about with the food truck, me dijeron es tanto, and I didn't have it, you know, and I thought my idea was good enough to go out there and get that money and get into that deuda, you know, and be like, okay, you're gonna bet on yourself. Like, I could barely afford my bills, let alone go take a loan out from personal loan, not a bank, like personal loan from somebody thinking I'm gonna pay them back. And honestly, I've been knowing them for such a long time that he believed in us, he helped us out. The only way we get to Ofrenda Cantina now is from him helping us out get this food truck. If we don't get this food truck, we don't continue this idea and this process and to get to where we're at 8 years later, you know. So shout out to Alfredo, Ariana, Jose, Inez, the whole family.
Doña Lupe, we love you.
Like they helped us out. They helped us out in a time where me and my brother just kind of, you know, we weren't prepared for it, you know, but we weren't prepared, so we went out and got it, and he believed in us. He thought he knew I wasn't gonna do him dirty. He knew where to come get me. So it was badass. So shout out Guadalajara's. Great micheladas, great drinks, great food, the whole nine. They're badass, dude. Badass. I appreciate that question, man. Thank you.
Well, I want to thank you guys again for coming on. This won't be your last. I said we already got some plans already to come out, man.
We already signed a 2-3 deal podcast.
I want to hear huevo, camaní.
It's such a great time. Thank you guys so much.
For sure. No, thank you guys
for having us, man. I appreciate it.
You're good, bro.
All right. Well, definitely go follow Ernesto as Taquero10 on TikTok. If you haven't already, you should already. But and I'll put your Instagram and for all your businesses, bro. I'll put them también on there.
I appreciate it.
Thank you guys again. I really appreciate your time.
Thank you guys.
Te agradezco mucho.
Thank you. Aquí estamos a la orden, bro. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you guys. Everybody continue following Los Compas, man.
Thank you, bro.
They're
Appreciate
legit.
that.
They're legit. They got a legit spot. Everything's badass. I couldn't have asked for a better podcast, man.
For sure.
This was awesome.
Man.
This was awesome. We gotta do it again. Definitely gotta do it soon.
Sure.
Thank you guys, everyone, for listening, for watching. Ya estamos para la otra.
Peace.
Deuces.